So I just wanted to give you guys an overview of my turbocharged 2022 GR86. So I'm using this car as a test bed for a few products I'm making for these cars. First product was my exhaust system. It's a full 2.5-inch exhaust system. It's good for people who are kind of just mostly keeping it stock, or doing headers, just bolt-ons, keeping it NA. This 2.5-inch system should also be fairly well suited for this basic turbo kit as well. And I do plan on having a 3-inch exhaust available in the not too distant future for this thing. But I just started with the 2.5-inch because it suits all the guys, which is the majority of the owners who are keeping these things NA. But like I said, the 2.5-inch exhaust system will also work well with this, the basic turbo kit that I'm offering here. So what this is it's got a GT35 turbo, but in the base kit, it'll just be non-intercooled. So non-intercooled, we should be able to get this thing up to about 300 horsepower. And then this kit is going to be right around the $3,000 Canadian price range. And then I know a lot of you are going to be interested in more power than that. So the reason I designed this kit with this larger turbo is so people can turn up the power level if they so desire. And the way you'll do that is either buy the kit originally with the intercooler setup, or if you start with this kit, which is a good entry-level place, then you can add on the intercooler kit. And I'm going to have a couple different levels of intercooler kits. The basic kit just comes with this 2.5-inch downpipe, but I will have a 3-inch downpipe available as well. I'll have it available either with a screamer pipe or the wastegate recirculated into the downpipe. I plan to have quite a few different options available for this thing, but with the basic kit, you get a turbo that you can build off of. You get a turbo manifold that you can build off of. If you so choose, you can take this turbo and this manifold to 500-600 horsepower if you so choose. These stock engines likely won't handle that kind of power, but if you want to do all the supporting mods, this manifold, this turbo, it should handle it. So I'll get the car up on the hoist here, and I'll show you how the kit looks from underneath. All right, so here's a look from the underside of the car. This is the turbo manifold we make in-house here. It does have a bit of mileage on it now, so it's not quite as shiny brand new. This is also, I'm driving it in the winter just because I want to test things out. So, and it is quite wintry here, unfortunately. So there you can see the turbo. So what I did is I designed this manifold to be kind of modular. So there's a V-band here that connects to an up pipe. So what this will allow is you'll be able to change turbos easily in the future. So you could go to, right now this has a T3 flange. So you could go to a Tile V-band, a Garrett V-band, potentially a T4. Although fitting most T4 flange manifolds in the bay will be a little tight. But yeah, so that'll give us some options in terms of picking different turbos. So also this is our pre-modified pan. So you can either buy the kit from us with the pan modified like that for the oil drain, or I will sell it to you just with the fittings, and then you and or your fabricator can modify the pan as needed. And then, yeah, here's the 2.5 inch downpipe into our 2.5 inch exhaust system. So this thing's been on here all winter. I got about 30,000 kilometers on this car. There's about 25,000 kilometers on this exhaust system right now. Still looking pretty good. As of right now, it's just available with a resonator and muffler. I do plan on having a catalytic converter version. I'm also considering adding a version with a cutout where so you get into boost and it will go around the catalytic converter via a cutout, just to reduce restriction. But then when you're driving the car around, it gets rid of that unpleasant smell. So yeah, I plan to have this car on the dyno in the next week or two here, and we'll see how far we can push this thing on pump gas with no intercooler. I'm fairly confident we can get about 300 horsepower, which it's not crazy numbers, but it's what a lot of guys are getting out of intercooled turbo kits with the first gen, and 300 wheel horsepower on one of these, being 2,800 pounds, it'll move pretty good still. And then, like I said, there will be the option for bigger intercooler, upgraded fuel system, pretty much anything you need to go with this kit to go to whatever kind of power level that you're interested in. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this kit at all, feel free to send me a message. Instagram is probably the best place to get a hold of me. And yeah, you can feel free to ask any questions through there, or just inquire about buying it. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, keep you guys updated as I get this thing on the dyno. And then not too long after that, I do plan on doing the intercooled kit, and we'll see how far we can push that thing. My plan there is to have two different levels of the turbo kit. Sorry, the intercooler kit. There will be like just a basic entry level intercooler kit. That one will be good for around 450 horsepower. And then I will have a heavier duty, higher quality core, possibly bigger piping kit. And that one should be good for 500-600, depending on your supporting mods, of course. So yeah, feel free to leave any comments, ask any questions, and check back in the not too distant future. We'll have some more updates with this car. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, keep you guys updated as I get this thing on the dyno. And then not too long after that, I do plan on doing the intercooled kit, and we'll see how far we can push that thing. My plan there is to have two different levels of the turbo kit. Sorry, the intercooler kit. There will be like just a basic entry level intercooler kit. That one will be good for around 450 horsepower. And then I will have a heavier duty, higher quality core, possibly bigger piping kit. And that one should be good for 500-600, depending on your supporting mods, of course. So yeah, feel free to leave any comments, ask any questions, and check back in the not too distant future. We'll have some more updates with this car.